And welcome to our live stream viewers tuning in already here. Late start for this Thursday Night Thunder. And looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Let's get them back down to staging at the far end of the track, drivers, to the north end. Order for this one's going to be Austin, Kermit, Sean, and Mark. 1 second here. Got to turn on all those magic things. I guess to see. All right, drivers, once again, if Mark qualifying tonight, Mr. Austin will go on the tone, followed by Kermit, Sean, and Mark. This is the big boy class. This is where you want to end up, at least right now, till we get some grown adults out here to race mod again. I know. All right, Austin on the tone in less than 5. Kermit. Sean. And Mark. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll answer all the questions between races. Just about 40 seconds into this one, we'll give Mark and Sean a chance to get that second lap in there, and then we'll get into a race order. Right now at the line, Austin Craig showing the way at 20 lap 5:02. Kermit on a 5:04. Van Neertsen on a 5:06. And O'Hara back a lap or two. Overall pace here, right, Meow? 10 scale off-road buggies with the 17.5 rated motors on the Roar approved list. Supposed to be anyway. Seen the new Trinity replacement motors in stock yet. Austin Craig dropping a 14.8 last time by. Van Neersen's got a 14.821. Austin in light blue. Mark in the gray and black. See if we can find him. He's going over to the middle tabletop somewhere. Kermit in the pink and blue. Here, a new fast lap in the all black, a 15.9. Kermit with a 15.09. At the line, Mark Van Neersen showing the way at 25.02. He's leading Austin by 2.6. And somebody gets caught on the step up. Kermit, new fast lap, 14.983. Behind the leader by 5.8 overall. In third, right, Meow? O'Hara with a 15.5, picking it up a notch. 220 down, 240 to go. Also, just a heads up, if you're watching online, if you're in the Facebook group, that may be going away. Facebook is changing their policies on me. Watch from the main Facebook page. Time in April. Mr. Casey Bass tuning in. These boys all just about equal on top speed here. Craig with a 14.8, Van Neersen 14.8, Kermit 14.9, O'Hara 15.5. The leader down across the start-finish line. That light blue car turning an infield here. Oh, getting that drop off so sweet. Up through the step, up and down. Probably the most critical part of this track. $330 down, $130 to go. Up next, independent stock buggy. Come on down, gentlemen. Brian Seckel, Jake Smith, Steve Hotailing, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, and Denzu Garcia. Caution at the final hairpin. And O'Hara getting his fill of that step up. Austin still showing the way, 20 and 5-11. Kermit in second now by 5.4. Van Neersen back in third. 21. He's back 2.7 in that third spot. Seconds. Van Neersen finding a 14.6 out there somewhere. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Keep going. Austin's done, Mark is done, Sean is done, and shut it down. Austin Craig taking it 20 and 5-12. Kermit back 2.7, 20 and 5-15. Mark with 19 and 5-04, and Sean 17 and 5-08. All right, once again, drivers, cars on the table, head back out the track to Marshall. Let's get them down and checked in. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Appreciate it. Give me a second here, gentlemen. Once my marshals are in position, then we'll turn you loose. All right, just waiting for Mr. Mark to jump on out here. Looks like he's got the keyhole. All right, gentlemen, you got 2:15 on that clock. Turn and burn. Spread them out. Give yourself some room. Ooh, hearing some Lexan down here at the south end of the track. Great turnout online tonight. I want to thank all our viewers for tuning in. Wish everybody going to the Florida RC Championships this weekend a lot of luck. The awesome weather out there at Newberry. Casey posted about making some more car stands. I saw some photos on there. He had a stack of them. Don't forget, we still got some raffle tickets for an SCX 10 Pro Builders Kit. If you're into crawling or want to think about it. See Mr. Sticks in the Hobby Shop. Only 22 tickets being sold at 20 bucks a piece. Good opportunity to go home with a pretty sweet crawler kit. All right, drivers, let's get them back to the staging. The order for this one's going to be Brian Seckel, followed by Jake Smith, Steve Hoteling, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, Denzu Garcia. All right, drivers, remember, we're moving hot and heavy out here. There's 6 of you, so I'm going to be moving pretty quickly here on this start. Once again, Brian on the tone in less than 5. Jake, Steve, Brian, Bill, and Denzu. And here we go, cross the line already. Brian starting him off with a 17-7, Jake matching it. Steve with a 21, Denzu 17-5. And Bill 24-1. Bill coming out. Not quite cold turkey, but he's out here tonight. First time out here racing. Moving down from South Carolina. Beating up on these guys here on the off-road and the oval later on. Watch out, far end. Sean getting some fancy footwork in down there. Old Fred Astaire. Caution at the step up, caution at the step up. We got a kerfluffle. Mr. Steve saying, I thought there was no smoking on the track. You are correct, sir. I have to yell at some people. Caution entering the infield. Denzu's showing the way. See if we can't find him. Looks like he's going down the back short chute. Always upside down in the sweeper. Along with Brian now. Denzu rocking the green nosed. Pink and gray. Oh, and he just sends somebody. Was giving Austin a bit of a workout there too. 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. Just past halfway, drivers. Plenty of time here. Jake Smith showing the way in the all-white by 2.4 over Brian Seckel. Denzu back 6/10. Brian Dean by 1.9 in fourth. Bill Voss quarter second in fifth. And Steve behind him by 1.6 seconds. So all these boys battling out here for something. Caution in the step up. Caution to step up. Behind you, Mark. There, you got it. $140 to go up next. Sportsman. Looking for Lane, Austin Smith, Will Hagee, Jeff Brown Jr., Benjamin Rosa. Un momento. Jake, Brian, Denzu, Bill. Top four separated by 1.1 seconds. Brian dropping back to fifth there a little bit. Steve behind him a little bit more. Four-way battle for the lead here in Independent. Come down to who's making the least amount of mistakes. $20 seconds. New fast lap. Steve with a 16.1. Bill 16.8. Out there in the all black car. Racing yellow wheels. Race it out, drivers. Brian is done. Keep going, everybody. Drive another lap and pull it off here past the start finish line. Everybody's still going except Brian. Jake is done. Brian Dean is done. Bill is done. Looking for Denzu and Steve. And shut it down. Brian Dean taking it 17.510. Bill Voss 5.11. Difference of 0.6 there. Denzu back 6.2 with 17.517. Jake. Steve on a 16 lap run. Brian on a 15. Almost had that 16. Missed it by 1/10. All right, let's get them down and checked in, drivers. Bill's gonna TQ Marshall on here, maybe. Brian's gonna close second on that. Once again, get your cars down and check them in, drivers. Simple for me here. You. All right, Mr. Jeff Brown, cross that line. Thank you, sir. Will Hagee. Cross that line, please. All right, Mr. Lane, if you're out there, check in for me, sir. Thank you, Mr. Lane. All right, as soon as Mr. Will comes down and crosses the line, and we'll turn you boys loose. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got 1:30 on that clock. Self some room. All right, this is Sportsman. But it's kind of known as Super Novice. Jake. Let's have Jake take the bucket there. Bill. All right, that'll work. All right, we're good with that. I want you guys to be happy. Actually, Mr. Brian Dean, can I get you to go down by the armor sign? Yeah, that'd probably be a little better. Just in case. All right, drivers, let's get him down to staging. Let's get him down to staging. Mr. Dean, all the way to the armor sign. All the way over there. I'm not going to make Bill jump over the tabletop. Austin got a workout doing that earlier. Thank you, sir. All right, boys and girls. The order for this one will be Mr. Lane will go on the tone, followed by Austin Smith, Will Hagee, Jeff Brown Jr., and Benjamin. 5-minute qualifier, drivers. Let's try to remember. We're all out here learning. Let's keep it clean, work together. The less you have to involve the marshals, the less time you're going to lose. Mr. Lane, you're leading us off in less than 5. Austin. Will. Jeff. And Benjamin. We're off and running. Got some old names, old faces back out on the track again after a long hiatus. This one you got Mr. Jeff Brown Jr. coming back to it. He's building up a B7 right now, but he's got his old rear motor car out here. Getting some laps in. Austin Smith showing the way out there in that Kyosho. Oh no, Will's caught up on the pipe. Oi! Austin out there in the fluorescent yellow lid with the purple sides on it. Your leader, Jeff Brown Jr. in the all-black rear motor buggy in second. Benjamin in the white short course in third. Marshals, please watch your areas. Mr. Lane in the orange buggy and Mr. Will rocking the Bandit out here tonight. Whoa. Gotta back it down a little bit. Keep her composure. Oh, caught up on the wrong side there. He's back underway. 2:15 down, 2:40 to go. We got some new fast laps here. Austin with a 17.1, Jeff with a 19.4. Hit the instant replay on that one. Oh, we missed it. That's too bad. Again, Jeff's got a 19.4. Benjamin with a 21.6 last time by. Backs it up with a 24. Lane with a 22.2. Will with a 28 flat. So 28 there for him. Three down, less than 2 minutes to go. Will getting a heck of a marshal on that one. We'll see how that turns out here. Just over a minute to go. Pick up our leader, going up the step up, down the step down. The back-to-back tabletops. Final jump round the hairpin. Down the front straightaway he goes, slicing and dicing through the field. Oh, and he gets in a kerfluffle. You got to know when to back off a little bit and give yourself a little space. Austin with a 16.7 that time by Jeff with an 18.2. Lane with a 21.4. Some new fast laps. 25 seconds. Austin, Jeff, Lane, Benjamin, Will. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Keep going, keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Mr. Lane is done. Drive it backwards, sir. Austin Smith is done. Remember, just take another lap and pull it off in a dead area. That's all. Will is done. Looking for Jeff and Benjamin. Here comes Benjamin. He's done. And here comes Jeff to finish out and shut it down. Austin Smith going to take that one. 16.504. Jeff Brown Jr. 14 laps. Lane with 12. Benjamin with 12. Will with 10. And the important thing is everybody finished the race. All right, boys and girls, it is 7:50. We're going to take a 20-minute break. We will start back up at 8:10. Round 2 will be at 8:10. Track is open for practice. All right, boys and girls, round 2, getting started a little late here. Sorry, we got talking with our new racers, trying to answer all the questions we can. Looking for our racers. Austin Craig, Kermit Butts, Mark Van Neersen, Sean O'Hara, come on down. Down and check them in, please. Marshals will be Austin Smith, Jeff Brown Jr., Lane Craig, Benjamin Rosa, and Will Hagee. Once again, let's get him down and checked in across that start finish line. Jeff's heading out there, and we'll get started here in just a second. Kermit is checked in. Once again, need all my other drivers across that line and get checked in. All right, gentlemen, face the right direction and turn them loose. You got a minute 40 on the clock. All right, let's get him to the staging area, and the order will be Austin, Kermit, Mark, and Sean. Find out who's made the right adjustments between rounds to go to the front. Current TQ 20 laps 5:12. That's what they're aiming for. Mr. Austin on the tone in less than 5. Kermit. Mark. Era. Oh, looks like Mark's got another new body on there. Marshall, once again, Marshall can't be scared of him. Pick him up by the front, the easiest, safest place to do it. All right, 40 seconds into this, we'll give a chance for these guys to get one more lap in here. At the line, Mark Van Neersen on 25 flat. He's rocking a new paint scheme out there. Got a shout out from the UK. That Andy. A couple of UK friends that come over from time to time and get a little Florida sun and sand and see racing in. Caution in the south end of the track. At the line, Mr. Kermit Butts now on a new TQ run here with a 14.80 fast lap. Van Neersen with a 14.76. Back 2.2 in second. Austin back 6.7 in third. 9 seconds separates our top three. Mr. O'Hare trying to run them all down. He drops an 18.5 last time by. That is his new fast lap. Gotta be more patient on that step up. Just about halfway. There it is, halfway, drivers halfway. Kermit, Mark, Austin. 2.5 back to Mark. Austin back another 6 seconds in third. O'Hara, new fast lap, 17.4. Mark had a 14.6, gonna back it up with a 19, unfortunately. Austin going for a little tumble after the final jump. Here down to a 16.9. All right, 130 to go up next. Independent buggy start heading this way. And O'Hara jumping out of the way of Mark. Appreciate the sportsmanship, drivers. We always want to remind you to treat others how you want to be treated. So race others how you want to be raced, and marshal others how you want to be marshaled. There, one to go. Kermit Butts showing the way, hitting that final hairpin. Down the front straightaway he goes in that pink and blue. Black, we can't tell. It's so dark out. Van Neersen, second. He's coming down the straightaway. We'll give you a difference here. New fast lap, Mark Van Neersen, 14.5. They're at a 15.5 last lap. Austin Craig back 3.6 and third in that light blue. Zachary Schmidt talking some smack here, saying if he was here, he would have been faster than Mark. Kermit dropping a 14.7 previous lap. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Keep going. Keep going. Kermit is done. Austin is done. John is done. Looking for Mark to finish out here. Shut it down. Kermit gonna take it. 20 and 5.06. And that's a new TQ. Mark with 25.14. Improving his qualifying time to third overall. And Mr. Austin Craig with 20 and 5.15. Gonna stay second. Sean with 16 laps. Not quite improving his time there. Wow, my independent drivers ready to rock and roll. Almost all of them already checked in here. Looking for Bill and Steve to get checked in. Thank you, gentlemen. Excuse me, as soon as we got our marshals out here, boys loose. You do the same thing on the oval, especially inside. Outside, it's a little less. Here, you're moving so fast that pile of parts here pretty quick. All right, looking for my other two drivers to get on out here. Here's Mr. Austin. Mark is on his way out. All right, drivers, you got 1:45 on the clock. Turn and burn. Plenty of room out there, guys. Give yourself a little room. All right, drivers, let's get them back to staging down there. Let's get them back to staging. The order for this one is going to be Brian Dean, Bill Voss, Denzu Garcia, Jake Smith, Steve Hoteling, and Brian Seckel. Once again, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, Denzu, Jake, Steve, and Brian Seckel. All right, marshals, get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Brian Dean on the tone. Less than 5. Bill Voss, Denzu, Jake, Steve, and Brian Seckel. Caution on the step up. We're clear. One more. All right, guys, reminder, let's keep the smoking outside the roof area. If you want to smoke, there's open space out there to do it. Do it inside this building, please. We got people with respiratory issues, including Mr. Tom. Talk to. Not in the best shape right now. And you guys gotta be easy on Sean down there. He's got a bum knee, okay? All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. We got a battle between Jake and Brian at the line. That's Brian Seckel in second, Dean third, Bill Voss in fourth right now, Steve in fifth, Denzu in sixth. Johnny, get one behind you. For drivers, if you're having an issue with an area, talk to one of our other drivers how to get resolve that. You can talk to me about it. Trying to watch a little bit of everyone here. 2 down, 3 to go. Brian Seckel showing the way here at the line. Over Jake by 2.3. Now Bill putting his stamp on a 16.5 flat here. He's currently qualified second at the moment. Oh, we got a kerfluffle on the step up. Long lack from Jake there. 21. He's going to drop him down to 30. He's 2.1 seconds behind our leader. Bill Voss now showing the way. Not improving his qualifying time at the moment. Not far off of it here. Jake in the second now with a 16.8. He's back 8/10 there in the all-white. Steve Hodling taking over third. Denzu to fourth by 1.8. Brian Dean less than a tenth back in fifth. And Brian Segel down to sixth by 1.6. Everybody's battling out for position here right now. Oh, Jake just caught the pipe there enough to slow him up. Got some old faces, haven't been driving an RC car in a while, getting back into it. And Mark with the failure of marshalling there. I need to record that one. That was textbook failure. Caution in the sweeper. And we are clear. Oh, Bill puts it in the... Goes a little rodeo on the connector there. Bill coming to us from Carpet Land, trying his hand out. That is a carpet setup. Carpet car he's running. X-ray. And just like that, he went from first to fifth. "25 seconds. Up next, Sportsman. Kermit on it like white on rice. Caution between the jumps there on the back straight. Good job, drivers. Good job, Marshall. Caution in the straightaway. Take it tight. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Mr. Brian Dean is done. Bill Voss is done. Everybody else keep going. You guys don't stop until I tell you you're done. Steve is done. Denzu's done. Brian Segel's done. Looking for Jake to finish out here in the all-white. He slowed up there. It's cost him time. He did improve his time fourth and stay there. Shut down. Denzu Garcia coming back to take that one. 17.514. Going to qualify third overall. Jake, 17.521. Going to put it fourth overall. Brian Dean still going to hold on to TQ. Even though he ran a 16.5 flat. Hodling a 16.503. Bill Voss 16.505. Hodling improving his time, but still going to line up fifth. And Mr. Seckel improving his time with a 16.507. Still going to line up sixth, though. All right, boys and girls, Sportsmen, let's get them down and checked in. Now, that was a tight race. That's definitely going to be potentially the exciting race of the night. We'll see. Last couple weeks, the really close races have didn't quite materialize the way we thought they would. All right, Austin and Ben are checked in. Looking for everybody else. You got to cross that start-finish line for me. Your Will's good to go. Lane's good. Looking for Jeff Brown Jr. All right, gentlemen, get them facing the right direction and turn them loose. Minutes. Give yourself some room out there, drivers. You got plenty of room. I think this is going to be Austin Smith's last time in Sportsman. I think we're bumping him up to Indy. Racing for a couple years back and got out of it and got back into it. taking that rust off, and I think he's going back up to Indy. Timeout. We'll see. We'll take a look at his lap times here. Definitely put the smackdown on these boys in the first round. Austin out there with the Kyosho. Wow, Mr. Bill throwing some wheelies out there. Mr. Bill, I'm going to call them both. Traxxas wheelies. All right, let's get him back to staging. Like everybody's just about ready to rock and roll here. All right, drivers, the order is Austin Smith, Jeff Brown Jr., Lane Craig, Benjamin Rosa, and Will Hagee. Once again, Austin, Jeff, Lane, Ben, and Will. Austin on the tone. Jeff. Lane. Ben. And Will. And here we go. Jake, behind you, Jake. Still getting a workout in already here. Oh, there's Jeff. See, we can't pop that back on for him. And looks like that's not something they'll be able to get back on for him. That's unfortunate. And looks like Will's spoiler rear wing is maybe bent up. I don't know. Switch over to webcam view, give you a view of the crowd. Stopping by for free entertainment tonight. 140 down, 320 to go. Austin Smith out here in the fluorescent green yellow top with the orange on it and the blue sides or purple sides. Your leader right now on a 16-lap pace here. Lane in the all orange in second. He's a little 3-4-year-old up there on the stand. Benjamin's rocking the white short course body, American Eagle on the side of that thing. And Will's out here with the other buggies, got the red and blue on it. Traxxas Bandit, he's getting it done out there tonight. Halfway. Austin dropping a 16.8, new fast lap for him. Lane with a 21.1, Ben with a 19.6, Will with a 31.9, and Jeff having a problem there on the first lap. Calm down, Lane. Plenty of time, buddy. Oh, no. I think Will might have an issue there. That is not looking good. I think he might be missing a shock mount. See if they can't do anything with that. Doesn't look like it. Oh, after all that time with the truck he had, and he's got this buggy out here, and he gets done with the race for a change. Hopefully it's not too bad. 120 to go. Austin now on a TQ pace out here. Going over that final jump, hanging the hairpin. Down the front straightaway he comes. Cross the line with a 17.4. On a 16-lap pace, 5:01. That's 3 seconds up on his previous round time. Lane in second. He's back about 2 laps right now. Ben behind him a little bit more. Comes Ben down the straightaway. Back 10 seconds in third. "30 seconds, drivers." I think Ben was sending a message here to Jake. I'm going to come get you in your class eventually. Race it out, guys. Keep going, keep going. Mr. Austin Smith has done new fast lap 16.667. Once these two cross, they'll be done as well. Hold our position, please. Mr. Lane is done. Ben seeking vengeance upon our cones there. Shut it down. Shut it down. And you know what that means. Austin Smith, new TQ time, 17.512. Gonna take that TQ. Lane Craig with 14 laps, improving his qualifying time, but still gonna start third overall. Benjamin with 13 laps, gonna improve his time as well, and still line up fourth. That is it for qualifying. It is 8:46. We will start the mains at 9:10. So just over 20 minutes. A little more than 20-minute break here. 9:10 will be the mains. As soon as we get the mains set up here, we'll open the track for practice. All right, drivers, track is open for practice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Come on down. But before we begin, I just want you to know we do have tickets available for our SCX 10 Pro Builders Kit Rock Crawler giveaway. See Mr. Six in the hobby shop. All right, down and check them in. Stock Buggy, Pro Stock Buggy, down and check them in. Marshals will be our drivers from our sportsman class. Austin Smith, Jeff Brown Jr., Lane Craig, Benjamin Rosa, Will Hagee. Come on down. All right, boys and girls, my marshals are starting to head on out there. Turn them loose, gentlemen. You got 150 on the clock. Once again, if you're looking to get into rock crawling, you have a 1 in 22 chance to win our SCX 10 Pro Builders Kit. Want to see what it looks like? I got the box up here. Only 22 tickets will be available, 20 bucks a piece. And as I've been recently informed, we are closed Easter Sunday. So, apologize for the late notice, but we're dead set on getting practice Sunday. We are closed. Additionally, if you're looking for a Friday practice on the Oval Outback, it's going to be a little bit delayed. The equipment out there in the morning and work that track in. A little wet on it to be on it tonight. All right, my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 20 laps in 5:06. Kermit Butts going to be on that number 1 point. Lining up second is going to be Austin Craig. Third, Mark Van Neersen. Fourth, Sean O'Hara. All right, everybody, this is a 6-minute main. Let's wipe the sweat off our palms. Marshals, make sure you're watching your area. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going live in less than 5. Here we go. Pretty good clean start there. We're off and running. I've been corrected. It's pink and black for Kermit's car, leading them across the line, followed by Austin, Mark, and Sean. The way they started. Oh, we got one upside down. Got a little kerfluffle here. And that's going to mean Mark out of the point. Crossing the line here. He's got a new blue, white, and black. Maybe a little checker on that. Caution at the step up. There's Austin in the back of the field now. He's going to have to work his way back up. Plenty of time, though. Peter going through the keyhole, up the step up, down the step down. Kermit back about 20 feet, give or take. Dropping a 15.3 for Van Neersen. Kermit with a 15.4. Austin with a 15.7, back 4.2. And O'Hara crossing the line, back 3.9. Leader down the front straightaway again with a 15 flat. Back half a second on that lap there. 2.4, almost 2.5 total between Oh, Era testing out PVC guidance rails. That corner at the end of the straightaway is so much longer now. And O'Hara giving Van Neersen some room here to work past him. Austin dropping a 15-1. He's back 2.1 behind Kermit. Going over the back-to-back tabletops. $15-3 Austin, 14-9. 230 down, 320 to go. Plenty of time here. Austin getting it wrong over the back-to-back tables. Josh on the back short shoot, and it's clear. Mark with a 15-7. Butts just picked up half a second there with a 15-2. Back 4.3 at the line. Austin now 8.5 in third. O'Hara behind him by 4.6. Mark over Kermit by 5.9 at the line. Fast laps here. Van Neersen 15-0, Kermit 15-1. Austin just dropped a 14.861. New fast lap for the group. That light blue car. O'Hara's got a 15-3. $130 to go up next. Independent stock buggy. Start heading to staging. Caution on the step up. And it's clear. Oh, we got one upside down in the sweeper. That was O'Hara there. Back underway. Oh, Austin's got a lot to get marshaled. Mark Van Neersen, new personal fast lap, 14.973. Whatever it is with that B7, he got it hooked up. Definitely the most consistent out there right now with 10 seconds to go. Help him out, help him out. When you cross line, you will be done. Kermit gonna bring home second. Sean gonna round out the field here. Austin gonna hold on to third, and Mark finishing out with a new fast lap, 14.77, 24 laps, 6.13. Kermit with 23, Austin with 23. Difference of 5 seconds there, and O'Hara back a couple laps in. All right, next group down and check them in. Mr. John Grant tuning in from Sarasota tonight. Mr. Chuck Leinbach watching as well. All right, looks like my marshals are out there. All my drivers are checked in. Gentlemen, face the right direction and turn them loose. You got 90 seconds on the clock. All right, let's slow them down, gentlemen. Let's slow them down. Get them in the grid here. Your top qualifier, 17 laps, 5:10. Mr. Brian Dean going to be on the point. Lining up second, it's going to be Bill Voss. Third, Denzu Garcia. Fourth, Jake Smith. Fifth, Steve Hotailing. And sixth, Brian Seckel. Mark will get you guys lined up. All right. Behind the line, that's all I care about. Doesn't a little bit. All right, drivers, just a reminder, this is a 6-minute for independent stock. We've got a couple guys in the chat chatting you boys up here. Mr. Wagner saying he's got $5 on Brian Dean in this one. Dexter Smith tuning in saying, let's go Denzu. And Mr. Chuck Leinbach just said, good luck, everybody. Dexter wants to know what kind of car Brian's running. I believe that's the X-Ray. Mr. Bill Voss got an X-Ray out there as well. X-Ray 1-2. Denzu rocking the B64 or 7? 6-4. All right, gentlemen, once again, 6 minutes to settle it. This is a pretty close field here. Let's see what they can do. Remember, guys, you're not going to win it on the start of the race. You got 6 minutes to get it sorted out. Let's keep it clean. Marshals off our phones. Look with your eyes. Everybody's going live in less than 5. Ryan trying to cough it up already. Oh, Bill tries to get out of his way, and he's going to the back of the field, getting caught on the pipe there. Remember, 6 minutes, plenty of time. Oh, Brian, excuse me, Denzu spins out in front of everybody. Mark. got probably the busiest area to worry about. He's got to spin around like 360 100 times here. Hodling to the lead. Jake, followed by Brian and Denzu and Bill to work his way back up here. Game is consistency. Got to run those consistent laps. Hodling dropping a 16-1 mark behind you. Oh, and he throws him back into the pipe a little bit there. You guys know the deal. If you don't want to use the marshals, don't use the marshals. Dropping a 17.6, new fast lap for him. Steve showing the way out there. See if I can't find him. He is upside down, doing the McTwist at the far end of the track, if I'm not mistaken. O'Hara getting a workout down there, trying to marshal all that. Seckel to second now by less than 1.5 seconds. He's rocking the green. Brian Dean right behind him. Going over to back-to-back tabletops, and oh, somebody gets tangled up somewhere. Now Denzu up to third, Jake to fourth, Brian dropping back to fifth here, and Bill not far behind either. Leader coming down the straightaway now. 17-1. Lexan out there. Close battle is between Brian Dean, Seckel, and Voss. Up they step, up they go. Steve not far behind him. He's just got to sit pat here and let these boys wreck out of his way, and he can get past them easy. Denzu back 5.9 at the line in second. Jake another 3 to third. Seckel back 5.3 in fourth. Brian Dean half a second to fifth. Voss behind him by 3.3. Oh, Steve getting that last jump all wrong. He did not commit to it. Yes, gentlemen, that commitment word. Garcia, 16-2 last time by. And we've got a battle down that front straightaway. Steve just crossed the line. He's in that yellow, fluorescent yellow car. Denzu right behind him with the green, pink, and gray. They're going over the tabletops, down over the final jump, around the corner, down the straightaway. We got a battle for the lead here. Jake in third, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, Brian Seckel at the line. Steven Denzu. Oh, Denzu upside down. And Steve going to stretch it out like he does the elastic in his underwear. Oh, that was unfortunate, but it's all good. Caution up the step up. Oh, that was fifth place. They're all getting tangled up there. At the line, it was Steve, Denzu, Jake, Seckel, Dean, Voss. Change up here a little bit. Voss to fourth, Dean to fifth, Seckel to sixth. Up the step up they go. Steve and Denzu separated by 3.5 with just over a minute to go. You heard it there. Your leader in that fluorescent yellow going up the step up. Second place now on the step up. Jake, new fast lap, 17-1 in the all-white. Caution in the sweeper. Oh, Steve wrecking at the wrong time with a marshal out of position there. Almost cost him the race. Guys, you got to take a deep breath. Keep your composure. Like Will Ferrell in Old School. We got to keep our composure. Even if you're on fire. 8 seconds. Steve across the line. Will Dentsu get another lap? Yes, he will. Race it to the line when you cross, you're done. Brian Sagal going to finish out here for 19 laps. First time back in many years. Getting it done. Looking for Dentsu and Brian Dean and shut it down. Steve Hodeling taking it. 21.612. Dentsu finishing second, back 4 seconds with 21 and 6:17. Jake Smith rounding out that podium by 8/10 over Bill Voss there. Bill dropping a 16.7 on the last lap for himself. Brian Dean back 3 seconds in 5th. So Jake, Bill, and Brian all with 20 laps. And Brian Seckel rounding out that race with 19 laps. Wow. So if we go back to the chat here, nobody won that money. Nobody picked the winner on that one. All right, sportsmen, let's get them down and checked in. So just to shine on our X-Ray fans out there, our X-Ray cars finished 4th and 5th on that one. I'm just busting your chops, guys. All right, boys and girls, looking for Lane and Will to check them in here. Lane and Will. Marshals are already out there. Really appreciate it, guys. All right, gentlemen, let's get them facing the right direction. We're going to turn you guys loose. Got 1:40 on the clock. Your Lane can check it in and gets out there running some laps. Lane doing a little freestyle competition here. All right, drivers, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Let's get them over to staging over there by the Protect sign. I'll call you up here in just a second. All right, boys and girls, your top qualifier, 17 laps and 5:12. Bring it on down, Mr. Austin Smith. Probably the last time you're going to see him in Sportsman. He's graduating up to Indy. Lining up second, Jeff Brown Jr. Third's going to be Lane Craig. Down to him, Mr. Lane. Steve will put you on the line. Driving in his foot next time. All right, and fourth's going to be Benjamin Rosa. And fifth's going to be Will Hagee. You really enjoying this buggy? Definitely got a few things we got to double check here. All right, drivers, this is also a 6-minute A main. Our marshals just got done wearing out the previous marshals, and they're about to get a workout in this one as well. All right, boys and girls, once again, you're not going to win it on the first lap. You certainly lose it, so keep your head on straight, stay calm, stay smooth. Let's have a good race here. Everybody's going on the tone in less than 5. All right, Lane, you got to wait up, buddy. You can't cut the track like that. All right, go. A quick stop and go there, cutting half the track. All good. He did what he needed to do. He can keep on going. Appreciate it. All right, it is Austin Smith out front. Lane was in second, but I don't know who's up there now. Now it's Jeff Benjamin. And Will Lane coming down the straightaway now. Like Ben's got a crowd here cheering him on tonight. Guys, you gotta stay calm. Overdriving is the number one reason why you wreck. It's Austin showing the way, so we can't find our leader. He's going down the back short chute, hitting the 180 over the big jump there. Jeff Brown in second. Does the over-under on Will. Will going out to the wall there. Woo, she's pushing a little bit. You got to let off that throttle a little more. Those corners. Austin, Jeff, Ben, Lane, Will at the line here. Poor Denzu getting a workout on that one. Got a couple more. So for you folks out there still in school and you still got to do physical education, that shuttle run, this is where that applies right here. Bill doing a great job getting the cars back in the right lane. 2:45 down, 3:15 to go. We're not quite halfway yet. And we are now halfway, drivers, halfway. Got a Ric Flair sighting out there. Austin Smith still showing the way. Jeff Brown Jr. in second. He's back a lap and change. Ben Rosa back about 10.4 seconds in third now. Lane behind him by about 2 laps. This podium might be settled already. We'll see here. Just under 2 minutes to go. Sportsmen, these guys could still fail to finish. Never know. Finish first, you must. First finish. Don Swinton tuning in here. Probably rooting for Benjamin again. Oh no, that is not looking like a shot cap this time. I think Mr. Will tried to go firewall deep into the sweeper here, and I don't think she quite stuck. 1 minute to go. Jeff Brown Jr. with a 17.596 new fast lap. Rocking that all black buggy down the front straightaway. Lane just dropped a 21 flat, new fast lap for him. Now Jeff putting Benjamin down a lap. Lane still back about a lap in fourth. 10 seconds to go. Last race of Thursday Night Thunder. You cross line, gentlemen, you will be done. Austin Smith taking the victory there. 19 laps, 6:04. Here comes Mr. Lane, going to finish in fourth. Jeff Brown Jr. going to take home second. And Mr. Benjamin coming down the final straight for tonight. And shut it down. Austin taking it, Jeff second, Ben third, and Lane in fourth. Mr. Will struggling in that one. That is it for racing tonight. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in. We're about to get underway with the podium ceremonies here in just a few minutes. Once again, Friday Oval practice out back is going to be a little delayed. Track is going to get worked in the morning, but we will hopefully have practice tomorrow for the Oval guys. Outdoors on the outdoor track. Racing Saturday outdoors on the Oval. 12 registration, racing at 1. And if we have anybody showing up for the off-road, I know most of the guys are going over to the Newberry for the Florida RC Championships. We wish them all good luck, but if we have enough, we'll race Saturday night. Registration 5, racing at 6, give or take. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, Easter Sunday, we are closed, so I apologize, but spend time with the family, just like you might want to as well on Easter Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you then.